Hi guys, I asked you guys what you wanted me to talk about in the next Advice August thing, and a lot of you wanted me to talk about self-harming. Personally though, I've never been through self-harming, so I don't want you to feel like I don't get it because I haven't been through it. If you're going through it right now, I'm just voicing my opinion and you can listen if you want to, I guess. That's completely, again, up to you and whether you want to hear what I have to say. 1 in 10 teenagers today self-harm. That number's quite scary because you could have a group of friends with 10 people and at least one of them self-harms himself. And that could be by cutting, burning, biting your nails excessively, developing an eating disorder, or taking an overdose on tablets. And that definitely is a sign that something is wrong and there is something mentally making you depressed, to go to a stage where you just think nothing is good, nothing's gonna help, but there is always help out there. I read online that there's things you can go talk to people about it. It might be hard to take the step to go talk to somebody, but it probably will go a long way. It's not just self-harming you can talk to somebody about. It's like depression, it's like anything going on with you. If you just need advice on just something that's going wrong, or if you just want to have someone to talk to, always have to talk to a professional, which would obviously be the better choice. But if you have a friend who's there for you, talk to them. And if they were a really good friend, they wouldn't judge you and be angry at you for doing what you're doing, because that won't help you if your friends are angry at you. Feeling of wanting to self-harm means that you're not being listened to, you feel hopeless, you don't feel in control, you feel powerless, and you feel alone, and that's just an outlook to go to. When you're alone, you just feel like you have to do it, but there's so many other things that you can do instead of self-harming. You could listen to music, you could just grab your headphones, grab whatever musical device you have, plug it in, lay on your bed, close your eyes and just listen to music for hours. Make sure your favourite band's on, and that will hopefully make you forget about wanting to hurt yourself, because that's not the answer. Apparently, I've read that self-harming's a quick fix, which is not. Because in the long run, you're going to be having scars, it's going to last forever mentally in your head if you just keep on doing it. Whereas if you just get some help, it will really help. People won't expect you to stop and then woohoo, you're all better, because it's a mental thing and you need to work on yourself, work on you getting there. It could take a year, it could take longer, take shorter, but if you just take the step to try and make things better, and just know that everything is bad and you don't have to be alone. I know what it's like to be alone and it's not good at all, but people are there for you. You might not think that at the time, but they really are. Friends come at the most unlikely points of your life, and hopefully you have friends for life. As you know, people come and go, and it's the ones that really stick to you that matters, and they can help you through anything. You can be strong together, and that's a bond that you can never get rid of. That's just a few thoughts that I have about self-harming. There's people here for you all the time. We are here as a community together. We don't want to inflict pain, we want to inflict love. That sounds a bit strange, but we are here and we want to love you guys. So if anybody is going through self-harm, talk to somebody, because you don't want to do it again. And it is sad reading when people say they are doing it because you just want to help, but over the internet, being help is not as good as being physically there with them. But I try as hard as I can if people do have problems, and I want to be there as much as I can for anybody, because it would be sad to see somebody hurt themselves on purpose and then maybe they could not be alive anymore if they keep on doing it and it gets that bad. Because knowing that you could have helped somebody and they didn't feel like they needed it or wanted it, it's not good. So if anybody needs to talk, we're all here together as a community. We are brilliant. Honestly, you guys are amazing and you know it, and you know I love you guys so much. That's what I have to say about the self-harming. Let me know your thoughts and feelings about everything, like I ask you to do every week, so please let me know. That'd be really, really cool. And I will see you next week with the last installment of this Advice August, which I am doing which is about bullying and peer pressure. So hopefully you'll look forward to that, and hopefully I can help you kind of then. And as always, as I say, my links are in the description if you want to talk to me, and I will see you next week, guys. I love you. Bye.